Black-eyed pea jambalaya with broiled shrimp is an easy, delicious recipe that makes good use of your convection oven. Yes, the majority of the meal is cooked on the cooktop, but it always works out better to actually broil the shrimp and the sausage in the oven. So really, I'm using this video as an excuse to give you a refresher on the different little tips for broiling in convection. Most ovens have several options for broiling, and it can be confusing. One option you're going to find in your convection oven is to have broiling with the fan circulating. Now, when you have the fan circulating, that's a great option for broiling steaks, fish, chops, thicker cuts of meat, because as long as that convection fan is engaged, you're going to have less drying from that very direct heat that's searing the food and bringing out the great flavor. But when we want to broil items like shrimp that are very quick cooking and have a higher water content, I find that using the broil only function actually works best. So I have set the oven to 475. I've chopped up my very large shrimp with some of the Cajun andouille sausage that I'm using, and I'm going to pop them in the oven. I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes. If it needs more, I can leave them in, but better to always go a little under in time than risk burning the food. Now you can see I've set my tray at the very top rack in the oven. When I'm cooking something that is going to be needing a lot of direct heat, like the shrimp, very, very quickly, it's safe to put it there. But when you are broiling in your oven, I really recommend that you stage the food and the trays while the oven is cold, just to make sure everything is going to fit well without touching the broil element. Now, the reason I like to broil the seafood and the sausage separately is this. I don't like the jambalaya to get too compressed in the pan, so I like to cook the ingredients separately and then combine them. And I can also make the base for the jambalaya a day in advance, reheat it, and then add the freshly broiled seafood and the sausage, and that way everything tastes really good and very fresh. And to complete the meal, why not add in some quickly sauteed collard greens. It's a colorful, flavorful, easy meal. Just remember those tips about broiling with convection. It's a great tool to use when you need high heat for a quick sear of food, but remember, always broil with the door closed and stage the trays before you actually heat the oven to be sure that your pans will be in the right position to benefit from the heat without burning the food.